Greetings, Lumen students. This is our week 28 little video for Thursday. Excuse me. I want to give you just the final details about your little assignments that will be due in April. As we come back from spring break, they'll start to be staggered and we'll get some of these done as we finish up the year. One of the things you're working on is doing some research for history about World War I topics. Whether you're interested in tanks or planes, submarines, nurses, trench warfare, chemical warfare, weapons used during this time period, I want you to find 10 or 15 words, learn their definitions, and then make a game to share those words with us. You can write your own word search puzzle on a piece of graph paper and take a picture of it, send it into Dropbox that way. You can create your own crossword puzzle, or there's some online games if you're interested in trying some of these. So I wanted to show you what your options are. We're going to go to the website that is called Super Teacher Tools. So I'm just going to Google that. And here it pulled up, Super Teacher Tools. This is what the website looks like. There are 3 possible games. One's a Jeopardy style review game, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or Speed Match. Okay, Speed Match, each of these is super fun. I'm going to just demonstrate Speed Match for you just really quickly because it's easy to create. So we're making a new game now. And of course this is free. I'm going to just call this WW1 example. And I'm making this game. And I'm going to include my email address because then it'll send me a link to the game that I can put in Dropbox or share with others when we start our sharing sessions. Okay, so I'm going to create this game. You can give it a password if you want. And so here it has you write the vocabulary words that you found and the answers. One of the words you may find if you're going to look for Panzer, if you're going to research tanks, is the Panzer. Okay, and we're going to say that that's a famous tank. If you're studying pilots, as I mentioned, you're going to learn about the Red Baron. He was Germany's ace pilot. And he has a fun story. I love, this is a World War I story that I told at the beginning of the year. I don't know if you remember this, but this was about a pigeon who helped people during World War II. She was a messenger pigeon, and her name, what was her name? I can't remember. Dang it. Okay, so you found your sent messages during the war. I need to learn her name again. Okay, all right, and you can add the rest of your 10 words, 15 words. Now let's see how we play. So I've got my definitions here, and then I just need to pull these down and match them up. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened to pigeon? Oh, I guess because there was only one answer left. It's okay. Okay, so that took me 4 seconds. And so we can compete with each other if we want. We can, just have fun matching up the answers. Okay. So, there we go. And you'll get the link for the game that you can share with us when we can try playing each other's games. I think it'll be really, really fun. So the website is Super Teacher Tools. You can make a Jeopardy Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or a speed match game, and then share your results with us. The other website that you could use is for your elevator pitch. And we're going to use Voki for that. So if you would go to Voki.com, Voki.com, you can create a character for free that will speak for you, okay? And it's going to give your elevator pitch. You can choose the characters, you can change up their faces, and give it your voice, okay? Add sound effects. So this is just a really fun way to give your elevator pitch. Try to convince people that they should donate. Let's just take a look. Oh, I don't know that it won't work on my iPad, I don't think. But on most devices, it uses Flash. And so, but if you remember the verse of the year, I had created a Voki for one of your orientation activities. And so you want to get your pitch down to 30 seconds. Okay, where should we donate? Why should we donate? What's the cause? Just say it quickly in as few sentences as possible, and get your fun Voki figure to say it for us. And then you can send me the link to your Voki, embed the Voki if you want to, if it's possible, into Dropbox. So and we'll be able to share them, of course, when we do our sharing sessions, and you can show us your funny character that's making your pitch for you. It's called an elevator pitch because if you were to run into someone in an elevator, you'd have about 30 seconds to sell them on your cause. And so you've got to just say the most powerful and persuasive things very quickly, whatever your cause is. If it's animals, the environment, you want to get their help, and you only have that 30 seconds to catch their attention. Of course, the Voki will really make it fun and appealing to finish up your elevator pitch with this cause paper that you have been writing. So the details of these activities are included on the checklist. They are again due at staggered times in April. You can see that on the checklist as well. And then the dates do things on the side. So have a great spring break, but work on this a little bit, and then the week or two that we get back, you'll be finishing up these projects, and I think it should be a lot of fun to start sharing them with each other. So we'll catch you online after spring break to see some of the great things you're working on, and we'll see you then. Thank you.